Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I hope I don't have lipstick on my teeth. Okay, we're going to do the update for my shit show palette. Woo! I didn't write it on here, I just covered up the name. I'm sure you guys will know what palette this is once I open it if you're not familiar with my previous intro. So in the finale intro, which was last month, I had brought this shit show palette in from Morphe, and I wanted to just start using this for the rest of the year. I had been using the Vice, I think it was 4 palette, and I just couldn't put it on my eyes anymore. I kept like one shade or something like that from that specific palette. And I also kept like 2 or 3 other ones from the other palettes, and then I threw the rest out because I just wasn't comfortable with having the other ones on my eyes because they had bumps and stuff in them. And yes, that could be from oils and all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't taking a chance, and they were like super, super old. So I just let them go. I am totally at peace with that. And I brought in this palette because I want to get as much use of this palette as I can. So I thought for the remainder of 2022, I would bring this palette in and show you guys my use. Now, I have a proper weight on this now. The last month, I didn't know how to weigh this thing, and it was totally incorrect. So when I brought it in, it was at 428.52. That is wrong. It is now at 431.38, and I've used it multiple times. I'm not keeping track of my usage. I just can't do that. I can't track all that stuff. That's just not my style. I apologize for those who want to know. I do that on some things for small usage goals, but not for 6 months worth of use. No. So this is what it looks like right now. Still kind of the same, but I have been using these shades right here. And I also have been using these 3 shades right here, as well as this shade and this shade. I've also used, I believe it was some of the blues and some of the purples, so just down in this little area. And I believe that is it. I have swatched this one, and this one. I don't remember actually using it, so it's a possibility, but I know there's brush strokes in the other shades. Also, this one right here, this is such a beautiful shade. It's very, very gorgeous, almost like a muted fall-esque salmony rosé pink. I don't even know how to explain that, but it's actually very, very pretty. So yeah, I've been enjoying using this. I hate saying that. I really hate saying that because of the collab. You guys will know when you see this. But I really, really enjoy the color scheme. And I don't know if I'm going to just get rid of it after the 6 months. Like, that wasn't really a goal of mine in my head. It was a thought for sure. But I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to get so much use out of this in the 6 months that I'll be comfortable just tossing it. I just don't want to promote this person on my channel. So take that, what you will. But that's where I'm at with that one. So unfortunately, this is such a tiny, tiny little update, but I will just update you as well on my face palette for the year. I'm just going to combine everything in one video because why not? So as you guys know, this one will be a little more eventful and a little more fun to see. So this one is my Tarte Tartist. You can see it was starting to wear off because I've been using it so much. So we started off the year at 182 grams. It could have been over whatever, but I'm not sure exactly what the decimal place was because I didn't have a scale at that point. I got one in February, so I was able to properly weigh it with 2 decimal places on a new scale. So we were at 182 grams. That's what I'm going to say. So last month we went down to 177.44, had no pans. This month we have a pan in the center. It's quite shallow, almost like an eyeshadow pan, and that is basically just a setting, like a pressed setting powder, and I use that with this color right here under my eyes in the summer. So I will take this shade and this shade. Sometimes I'll mix it in with this, but this is very bright. So I just add a little bit of that underneath my eyes very rarely. This shade though I have been using under my eyes when I don't feel like doing too much makeup and I don't want a color that's potent enough that you'll be able to see it. So I use the one that's sort of translucent, and that's why I was able to hit pan so quickly on that, and it's quite a large pan. There's quite a dip in there as well, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to expand that pan a little more by next month. I have not been wearing a lot of face makeup. I just applied some for the video. And I usually just use a little bit of bronzer, a little bit of highlighter that I'm trying to get through, which actually I forgot to put on. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to do that right after this just to get a use. I'm so close on finishing that. I need it out. But I'm like really happy with a lot of the progress that I've been making this year. There are some things that are going to be out of my collection that are just going to be very rewarding feeling, and things that just need to go. This is going to feel rewarding. This is not one of those things that just needs to go. I have another item that just needs to go, and I'm almost done that too. So I thought for sure I was going to see pan on this one soon. I actually thought I was going to use this blush a lot more. There's not even really a dip in that. Maybe a tiny, tiny one, but nothing significant. There's a huge dip in the under eye setting powder as well. So I think once I lose my tan, I am also using debronzy drops from Drunk Elephant, which I absolutely love. And I'm also using Self Tanner from Saint Tropez. And I also have, it's a Tanologist. I haven't used that yet. But I would so love to get the ones from Sephora, Isle of Paradise. Why can't I ever remember that name? That's okay. But I'm not sure. I'm going to really try hard not to buy anything in the next little while, because I have a drawer of stuff that I haven't even done a haul video on, and I've already done a haul video once, and I just need to slow it down heavily. So yeah, this is where we're at here. I want to have this out. Again, I'm not really sure. These two I'm struggling with because this is very deep. So I'm not sure that I'm going to actually be able to completely pan that. I would like to see this gone completely in the next couple months, but this is all I've used in 6 months. And I've worn it every single time I wore makeup for the first few months of the year. And yes, there's a huge dip. And yes, I've worn away where it says Tarte and stuff like that. But it's a lot of product in here. I'm actually very shocked. I thought I was going to plow through this no problem and see pan at like month 4. But it's very tightly pressed. It's a beautiful pigmentation. I really like this, but I really want to count this as an empty at the end of the year. I really want to do that. So I'm going to try very, very hard. Even if I don't pan everything, I am still counting this as an empty. I don't think I want to hang on to it because of just how old it is. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I mean, we're only at the end of July. I have 5 more months of the year to play with this. And if I can press on and I don't have to constantly wear masks every single day, and I can just go to work and come home and work, and keep it that simple. And there's not many people at my office, so it's fine. It's fine if I don't wear a mask there, kind of thing. I should be able to get some more use out of this, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's a beautiful palette, and I really wish Tarte would make something again similar to this. Also with a different shade of a blush though, something more like peachy, punchy, like a little more coral and vibrant than a muted mauve kind of thing. It is very beautiful. Like, this is what the blush looks like. But it's like on my skin right now, it's a little too chalky looking. So if I feel like that, and I'm usually very pale on my tan skin, if that's too chalky, then deeper skin tones are not going to be able to wear that. That's just chalky, very ashy and chalky, even on my tan skin. So like, it needs to be something punchy that most people can wear, Anyhow, love this a lot. I really want to see pan in the next video. I'm going to work so hard at getting in the next month usage on this, because this month I was very relaxed and I was okay with that. I was giving myself a break for a month. I was still using it just very sparingly, but we are now from 177.44 down to 176.99. So all the way from 182 down to 176.99. That's fun. That's so fun for me. I'm excited about that. And I can't wait to see it drop even further. I would love to see it drop down at least at least another gram by next month if possible, but I don't know if that's feasible. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish that, but I will definitely work hard to. Hopefully I can make that happen. But anyhow, that's everything for my year-long things. I hope you guys enjoyed that update. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know it's backwards. Don't hate me for that. I'm working on it. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.